Hey guys, I don't know if you, there we go. Wow, he's really getting me. I've never been pinched. Hold on, let me do it. He's really grabbing me. I've never been pinched like this by one before. He's a small one, so it doesn't really hurt that bad, but wow. So this is the first crayfish of the year. Ah, he's really grabbing me. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. First crayfish of the year. Just flipped, so the ice is just barely starting to melt. And it's really, really warm today. I think he kind of chilled out. But, so, okay, hold on. He's stacked in weird. Let me put him back down. Just in case I drop him. But, so the ice was melting, and also it's really windy, so I don't know if you can even hear me. But the ice was starting to melt here, and, you know, I thought that it would be a good time to, I can't really see what I'm filming, so hopefully this is him. Oops. See him right there. So the ice was starting to melt just a tiny bit. I'm gonna let him go because he's starting to act a little weird. So, yeah, so you can kind of see there's most of it's still ice, but there's just this tiny little stretch here that isn't. And I thought it would be good to come out and maybe just flip a couple rocks over, and once you know it, first crayfish of the year. We're kind of just gonna let him go back, but that's pretty exciting, so we're gonna keep looking for him. But, yeah, that's pretty. So it is February 13th, so just pretty much the exact halfway point of the month of February, and so like I said, you can see it's just barely a tiny part of the lake here is melted. But so this is really exciting because this is pretty much my first like summer, quote unquote, summer animal of the year, and this is really exciting because this is kind of the first chance I have to make videos this summer. I don't know if you guys can hear me right now because of how bad the wind is, but so this is really exciting. So that guy was there, and you might notice he was acting kind of weird, and probably the reason why is because these crayfish will spend most of their time in the winter kind of hibernating essentially under rocks like this, and they just are very, very inactive. So that was probably some of his first movements pretty much all year. So you can kind of understand why he would be so lethargic when I pulled him out. But yeah, so really exciting stuff that these guys are out already. This is by far the earliest I've ever found one. Usually I start finding them mid-March or so, so it's a really good sign to be finding them in February. And it's a little surprising too because we've had a really cold, snowy January and February so far, but it's like almost 60 degrees today, so I was like, well, it's a perfect day to come out here and just see if there's any animals out here. I was actually coming out to look for birds, but you know, crayfish will definitely fit the bill. I'm gonna keep looking and see if I can find any more in this little small patch right through here, and then if not, we're gonna head down to the bigger lake and see if there's any there. And yeah, this water is really cold though. I've only had my hand in it for like probably a minute max, and it's really cold, so we're gonna try to minimize the exposure to the cold water, but we're gonna see. Whoa, almost fell in. We're gonna see if there are any crayfish out here. Yeah. All right, we got another one. This one is a very, very small juvenile. He's caught my hand. This one is a very, very small juvenile. So this one was probably born sometime in the spring, or not in the spring, in the fall, and there we go. So this one was probably born like sometime in the fall, like I said. These guys will hold their eggs over the winter sometimes, but sometimes they'll also hatch right before winter starts. And that looks to be the case for this one. You can see he lost his front claw there, but I can kind of see, I don't think you guys will be able to see, but there's a little red bump implying that he's growing it back because he wouldn't fall on my hand. But yeah, so second crayfish of the year. Not expecting to see any particularly large ones today, but because they only really inhabit the deeper sections of the waters. He goes off into the cavern there. But So when you're out here looking for crayfish in a habitat like this, you can find them really easily under like rocks like this one right here that are flat with plant growth on them. And really all you have to do is flip them over and there'll usually be crayfish under them. In this habitat in particular, they're really small because this lake is pretty deep. So the bigger ones will be a little further out, but it's quite surprising actually that I was able to find any this early in the year. But I mean, it's really exciting. Now, it's important when you're out here flipping rocks for crayfish like this that it's important when you're out here flipping for crayfish under rocks like this that you return the rock exactly the way you found it. And obviously, it's important to keep the crayfish in the habitat you found them as well. But hopefully, maybe I find 2 or 3 because this has been a lot of fun so far. I was definitely not expecting this, but you know, great way to kind of kickstart the season. All right, so we are at a new locality, and I just flipped another one. This one is also pretty small. I realized I was watching my videos walking here, and I realized I actually didn't mention. I didn't actually mention what species it is. So I'm going to try to be careful with this guy and not keep him out too long. But these crayfish, get a better grip on him, are focus. I don't know what. There we go. So these guys are northern crayfish, also known as Virilis crayfish, Faxonius Neglectus. They have a really, really wide range. They're one of the 2 crayfish you can find in this part of Colorado. 2 native ones. There's actually could be 3 or 4, but so yeah, that's pretty exciting to find them this early in the year. And I also realized that the audio in the first 2 clips isn't that good because of the wind. It's a little bit more protected down here, so it's not as windy. You can see. Yeah, so there you have it, more crayfish. This one, let me see. This one's a male, well, not very small, but 1 or 2 year old male, so pretty cool. We're gonna keep looking for him just a little bit longer, but yeah, so nice. Try to get maybe a bit of a close so the camera probably won't want to focus, but eesh. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so very nice. He was under this big rock right here. I'm kind of afraid that there was another few under there, but we're gonna let him go and hope he was the only one. I can't. There we go. Nice shot of in habitat. So he was just under this big rock, and he's just gonna go back under it, and there he goes. All right, so we're gonna keep looking. Worst case scenario, we don't find any more, but honestly, I think that there's this just another kind of little stretch, and hopefully we'll be able to find more. And if not, I mean, it's really pretty out here. So yeah, that's always fun. And then also we're gonna go try to look for birds a little later. That way, there's some riparian habitat that way, and we're gonna go that way and see if there's anything doing. But if not, a couple crayfish. I'm actually trying to get a close up on this piece of cement right here. Might be too heavy. No. Looks like nothing. Yeah. All right. So nothing under that one. Turn it the way it was. We're gonna keep going. I'm kind of running out of stretch of lake, but there's a little bit of clearing on the other side of this little peninsula right here. So we'll go over there. If not, call it a day. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. So the wind died down a little bit, and the sunset is really nice out here on the frozen lake. So I guess that this is a good opportunity for me to kind of talk a little bit about essentially what to expect with my channel this year, because it's something I'm really, really excited about. One of my big New Year's resolutions and plans for the new year was to start making consistent videos about the adventures I do out here in the Front Range of Colorado, both between crayfish, which was the big target today, but also birds, reptiles, but the big thing is herps like amphibians and reptiles. So that's going to be kind of what to expect this year for my channel, is a lot of exploring for animals out here in Front Range of Colorado, and it's really exciting to kind of kickstart things today with these crayfish. Now, obviously the videos are going to be a bit more interesting than this one today. Only one species, but yeah, I really hope that this new idea for my channel really works out, and I really hope that if you enjoyed the video today, that you consider subscribing and following my channel. I have a bunch of Instagram accounts too, so for reptiles and amphibians it's Hopkins_herping. For crustaceans it's Colorado_crustaceans, and my personal is linked on both of those accounts as well. So and I'll do a lot more consistent things, especially while we're waiting for spring to come here a little faster, even though it was nice today. The winter is coming back. Wednesday night it's supposed to snow again, and most of this all this will be frozen over again. But yeah, so spring is coming quicker than one might think, so it's really exciting. And really hope that you guys enjoy kind of following my channel this year. And yeah, so thanks for watching this new adventure. I might still find some new stuff. Oh, sorry, let me get my finger because I'm gonna go over there and maybe look for some birds and crayfish and whatnot and see if there's anything doing. But as of now, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's adventure. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys again hopefully soon. Might not be until mid-March that you see me again, but we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys soon. I am freaking out. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know if that's like a feral cat or what, but I don't know what this is. It's alive. It's looking right at me. I don't think it's a bobcat. Fuck, if it's a mountain lion, then I'm kind of in a bit of trouble because it's not that big. I don't know, I think it might be a bobcat, but sorry, I keep getting my finger in the way. Let me get my binoculars out. I don't know what this is though. I think it might just be a feral cat, but okay, so I looked at it through my binoculars, and I'm pretty sure, and you can't really tell because of the lighting, but I'm almost 100% certain that that's a bobcat. I don't even know what to say. This was probably like the last thing I was expecting to see today. I'm gonna try to film it through my binoculars here. Try to figure that out. Okay, I'll do that in a second, but wow, there we go. Okay, the footage is really shaky. This is really hard. There it is. Alright, so I'm filming this through my binoculars, so I don't know what the quality's like. Nice. So you can kind of see for yourself, but this is really hard to do, but there you have it. I don't know what to think. Alright, so I'm about to go because my phone's dying and it's getting a little chilly, and the park's gonna close soon, but pretty sure that's a bobcat. You can see it moving. I almost think it might be a mountain lion, actually. I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's not a feral cat. It looks a little too big to be a feral cat. Yeah. I'm trying to give myself space in case it is a mountain lion, because it doesn't look big enough to be a big mountain lion. So it's possible that it's a juvenile, but yeah, I don't even know what to say. That is incredible. Really was not a feral cat, I'd be kidding. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day there, but that is absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe it. Alright, just kidding, one more video. So, looking through my binoculars, and then I just took a quick look online. This is definitely a bobcat. Definitely a bobcat. You can tell it's got the classic patterns. I'll put some pictures at the end of this video to kind of prove it, but alright, so that will do it for sure on my first video of 2022, my first real outdoor adventure vlog kind of thing. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. because I'll be doing a lot more of these videos in the future. So if you enjoyed this, definitely consider subscribing. What a day. So first crayfish of 2022, and a bobcat. I mean, I don't even know what to say after finding a bobcat. Definitely a first for me. First time I've ever seen a wildcat in the first place, let alone a bobcat, which is pretty hard to come across in the state of Colorado. So yeah, absolutely incredible find, and that's where we're gonna end the video today. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to get out and do more videos in the future. Before summer, I'm still in high school, so got to worry about classes and stuff like that, but hopefully someday soon we'll be able to come back out here, get some crayfish, more mammals, hopefully birds, and the big target thing for my channel this year, which is reptiles and amphibians. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next adventure.